Prix, where I was to join them. The fast Zandvoort circuit is set amongst sand dunes on the North Sea coast, southwest of Amsterdam. At Monaco, a seemingly certain victory for Sterling Moss was thwarted by his late retirement, handing the victory to the Cooper of Jack Brabham. BRM, having experienced brake problems at Monaco, had hired Sterling Moss to carry out extensive testing at Zandvoort in the week before the race. For the actual race, however, he reverted to his usual Rob Walker-entered Cooper climax. A parade of the drivers in immaculate Mercedes 190 SLs preceded the race. Ferrari drivers Jean Bera, Tony Brooks, and Phil Hill. Harry Schell, BRM driver, the Texan Carroll Shelby in an Aston Martin, Roy Salvadori, who was to drive the other Aston, the Swede Joe Bonnier in the BRM, Jack Brabham looking confident, having won the first two Formula One races of the season, Innes Ireland making his Grand Prix debut for Team Lotus, Sterling Moss, who after Fangio's retirement is now the world's #1 and the crowd's favourite, Frenchman Maurice Trintignant, the dapper Graham Hill, looking the archetypal English gentleman, after that promising Silverstone debut, Aston Martin found themselves only 10th and 13th on the grid at Zandvoort. The Duke of Kent was the guest of David Brown in the Aston Martin pit. At the off, Joe Bonnier led from pole, and much to everyone's surprise, Maston Gregory in a Cooper climax snatched second from Tony Brooks's Ferrari. Sterling Moss made a poor start and was well back. Dutch privateer and nobleman Carol Godin de Beaufort brought up the rear in the RSK Porsche. Gregory soon took the lead from Bonnier. The chasing pack was led by Brooks, with Brabham, Schell, Bera, Graham Hill and Moss all nose to tail behind. The Aston Martin of Carroll Shelby was well off the pace. Roy Salvadori's Aston retired with engine trouble on the 4th lap. Gregory still held a slim lead over Bonnier, with the beautifully controlled Cooper of Jack Brabham chasing. The Ferraris led the chasing pack behind this leading trio. Then Gregory was slowed by gearbox trouble. Bonnier took the lead, but was then caught and overtaken by Brabham. Moss had fought his way up to third, past the mobile chicane that was Jean Bera's Ferrari. Bonnier then retook the lead by grass cutting at the chicane. The spectating Roy Salvadori was timing Sterling as he caught the leading duo. Innes Ireland was having a fine debut for Lotus. Jack Brabham lapped Behrer's ill-handling Ferrari. Moss had fought his way into the lead, but when he retired with gearbox bearing failure, victory was handed to Bonnier in the BRM. Jack Brabham, without second gear, held on for his second place. An ecstatic BRM team congratulated Bonnier on giving the team